My name is Michelle. I am the yoga instructor for Artsy Me. Over the last couple of weeks, I've had contact with many people and asked what kind of video would be most beneficial for them right now. Many of you have responded that you suffer from migraines and would like to learn more about the poses that can help with the relief of migraines. I hope that this video accomplishes that. I have tried some of these poses and these sequences with some of you, and it has proven to be very successful as a practice, either as a flow or a restorative process where you hold them out for a little bit longer. I hope it is helpful for you as well. We're going to start in a standing forward bend. The most important part here is to fold at your hips and let your head and the crown of your head be heavy. You might decide to bend the knees should that be more comfortable. You might have your hands by your toes, by your thighs, maybe right by your knees or your shins. Remember your inhalations and exhalations through the nose. We're going to find a downward facing dog. We're going to bring our hips towards the sky and our spine long. If it helps, you might decide to walk your dog a little bit until you find the right and comfortable position for you. Alternatively, you might decide to put blocks under your hands. From here, we're going to find a child's pose. Connect your big toes and relax and find some stillness. You might be resting your hands on blocks. You might be resting your forehead on a block. In order to find more peace and comfort in this pose, some people like having their hands by their sides instead of stretched out in front of them. You can try both ways to see what works for you. We're going to do a couple of rounds of cat-cow. Make sure you breathe in and out according to your movements. This might be at my tempo, or it might be at your own, whatever feels right for you today. See if you can bring your gaze up with your movements, as well as your gaze towards your thighs. Slowly walk in your feet to find a comfortable seated position. Make sure you're seated on both sit bones and that your toes are facing towards the sky to keep your legs engaged. Find a seated forward fold, again trying to fold from the hips. Make sure the crown of your head is heavy, that is your main goal. Your hands might be by your toes, on your shins, or closer to your knees. Don't be on your knees in order to avoid any damage or pain. Remember your inhalations and exhalations. From here, we're going to find a bridge pose. So quietly laying down. Make sure you can touch your heels when you stretch out your fingertips. Tuck your chin in towards your chest and bring your hips up. Clasp your hands under yourself. With each inhalation, you might bring your hips a little bit closer to the sky. Slowly start rolling down one vertebra at a time. At this point, we're going to find your version of a corpse pose and get ready for Shavasana. You're going to try to make yourself as comfortable as you can with your feet hanging to each side and your hands quietly laying on the sides of your body. Keep the back of your neck long, bringing your chin a little bit closer to your chest. Find as much relaxation, peace, and comfort as you can. Possibly you want to do a body scan as part of this process. You can stay here for as long as it feels right. If you feel as if a migraine is coming up, I strongly suggest that you try these poses at your own tempo and in your own time, possibly holding each pose for as long as 15 minutes with some support. Please feel free to contact us at any time should you have any questions or requests for other ideas. We hope this helps and hope to hear from you soon.